Hello and welcome to this week's EdTech Pulse. My name is Joel Christensen. I hope you had a great week. Today we're going to be looking at leveling up your Google Slides skills by creating photo words. We're going to start a brand new Google Slides, and we're going to add a slide ourselves, and we're going to add a slide. Now, the slide that I would like us to add is a blank slide, has nothing on it. You can choose that by clicking on the little down arrow and bringing out our blank slide. From here, we're going to add our word. Do that by coming to Insert, rolling over to Word Art, and choosing the word for your photo word. As we are coming up to Remembrance Day, a topical word in there, I'm going to choose remember. When you've added your word art, you want to make sure that you're using all capital letters. That way the photo is going to show through. And then you just hit enter and you're. From here, we need to choose a font that is transparent. And throughout all of the fonts that Google offers, only one of them has transparent letters with the background that has the fill. So to find that font, we click on More Fonts, and this font is called Zilla Slab Highlight. So up here, you can just type in Zilla Slab Highlight, select it, hit OK, and you can see now we've got this, our colors have switched, our letters are transparent, and our background is opaque. One other tip would be to use the bold function. That way you have even more of the picture showing through. From here, we're going to add the photo. So first we're going to come up to Insert, we're going to go to Image, and we are going to select Search the Web. This will pop open a little sidebar here that I can go and search through Google Images. I definitely think that poppies are an appropriate image for the word remember, so I'm going to start scrolling through until I find one that kind of sings to me, and that's this friend here. I hit Insert, and here's my picture. So now that I have my image selected, I need to format the photo to fit behind the word. There's a couple ways that we're going to kind of accomplish this. The first one is we're going to have to set our transparency a little bit higher. That way I can see the word through the photo, get it lined up just right. When I want to access that setting, I come to the Format options and then over to opacity, and I'm just going to drag this down to about 50%, and then I can see the letters behind the word. So I liked this picture because it had a bit of sky and a bit of poppies, and I thought that that could be a cool mixture in between the words. But you can see that I've got a lot of photo above and below. So my two options are to make my text taller so that it fits in more of the picture, and I can also crop the image itself. So I choose my cropping setting by double clicking on the picture, and then sometimes you just move the picture. So Control Z is always a good tool to remember. Let's see if that one, it did. Look at me go. Drag this up into the text, and I just hit enter. Now I can take that opacity, I can turn it up a little bit, and let's go all the way up. Then the I use, we're going to send it backwards. You can do that by right-clicking on the picture and then send to back. And look at that. Fills in nicely. Now, if I wanted, I could stretch this image across the rest of the letters, but I kind of like this centered piece of it. I think I'm going to add a couple more, I'm going to insert some shapes where we can really kind of open up this activity a little bit. The shape in, and I'm going to make that same function. I'm going to go to the order, I'm going to send it back, and then I've got kind of maybe just pop those, and I'm going to duplicate this shape. Whoops. To copy it, drag that copy over here. Should paste it as well, I guess. Send those two back. Now it's really jiving. One last thing I can do, if I want, if I want this to be the only piece, I don't want to see this frame around it or the difference in color in the background. All I have to do is match the fill of the text with the background of my slide. Action there. So that is a quick walkthrough of how to make a photo word. But what is a photo word if we do not share it? So a way to get this into another form is to download it and download it as a PNG. You can then save it, and then students can share, or we can put it up as a word collage within the classroom. But I hope you see the ways that a photo word can allow students to represent their understanding,